All right. So I feel like we have 7 people that are ready. I'm gonna close my eyes and just pick. And I always feel like, I actually sent it to somebody else, but it's left. So let's see.
Hello.
Just so I make sure you're okay with doing
Can you hear me?
this. Yeah.
I just wanted to ask, does the spirit have anything that they want to tell me? I'm not hearing you. Sorry. Hello? For some reason, I'm not hearing you. Um, one moment.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I think that might be better. Okay, so I'm gonna say, can everybody hear? Yeah, okay, perfect. Everybody else can hear too. All right, so I don't know if there was a point where you may have lost. I feel like you lost something. This feels like a child, okay? And I feel like there was you're carrying the weight of that. Okay, Spirit is literally like forgive yourself. Like what happened needed to happen, okay? I feel like you've been carrying the weight of this for quite some time. And almost like you go back and forth, like I wonder if this is the reason this is happening to me. Okay. So Spirit is saying forgive yourself. Also, do you have a more specific question?
Um, uh, yeah, I've been. Uh, the thing is, I have a reading with you tomorrow, and it's
Oh, okay.
private.
Perfect. It's
I
no
just
problem.
wanted to
So
know
we'll
if the
do it.
spirit have anything, you know.
That's fine. We'll dig into it tomorrow. That's no
Okay.
problem.
All right. Well, I
Okay.
love you. Thank you.
I love you too. All right, I'm gonna bring somebody else up. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, on there with Rux. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good and you?
Good. Okay, so you did say you wanted to come up. So do you have specific questions?
Yes, I do. I do. I have a few. I
Okay,
do. I
awesome.
have a few. My first one is, will my financial situation get better sooner than later?
Yeah, I feel like you've been buried. Like this feels like a little bit of debt has been taken on.
A lot
Um,
of that.
yeah. It does get better over time. I also feel like, is this a business? I don't know. It says on there with Rex. Are you trying to do something here on TikTok? Because I'm feeling like some of this has been put into starting something new that should have been had returns. Okay, but I haven't seen those returns as of yet.
Yes, I literally just started trying to
Okay,
build my radio personality career and podcast and things like
gotcha.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, there's no monetary yet from that.
Yep.
So I was
It does work out. Okay, so I do need
okay.
you to know that you are headed in the right direction. You have you have a radio personality, right? I kind of hear it when you started talking. So you have, and I think it will go really well for you.
Okay.
Just don't get sidetracked. I feel like you have somebody in your life that's sidetracking, that's taking your attention away from things, so you're not able to be consistent with that business. Okay.
I
Um,
am, and it's really more so like my situation with having a sitter for my
mhm.
kids. Like that is what's been making it hard on top of my financial. Like
Yes, I see the
I've been
finance.
battling with, do I go to work and try to DoorDash and make some money, or do I go to school?
Okay. And I feel like this has a lot to do too with the father of the kids. I feel like that their absence and their kind of back and forth is
Yes.
not helping the situation because you can't depend on them. Okay. And I do feel like that's the person that kind of comes in and makes things a little shaky. That's what I'm feeling like, shaky. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I feel like if you keep going, you will do very well. All right. So I do
Okay.
want you to try to give it the attention that you need to give it. I hate to say it, but I do feel like there has to be, because I feel like you're depending on him as well. So not just like the babysitter thing, but I feel like there's times where he said he was going to do something and show up and did it, and that's put you in a situation. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, So I feel like that there needs to be a point where you're like, you know what, I'm not even gonna try. Okay. I hate to say that because you want to be able to depend on that person, but I think you have to stop putting it putting yourself in a position where you are let down, because I feel like that happens frequently. Okay.
It happens a lot. I do. I hold on to the hope rope when it comes to
Yep.
my youngest son's father, and every time he do, just like leave me hanging on there.
Yeah. And I feel like it puts you in a bad space. All right. So I think those are the people that I feel like it puts you in a bad space. Like you don't afterwards, it's like because you feel like you betrayed yourself, right? That's what I'm feeling
Yeah.
like. Why did I do this? Like I know, right? Like that sort of energy. So I want you to stop doing that because like you feel like you betrayed yourself. And then you start to doubt yourself a little bit. And I feel like you go into days of almost this slight depression where you just don't do anything. Like for yourself, you just kind of hang out in the house. Like you kind of lose a little bit of your power. All right. So I want you to try to stay away from that and not get yourself in that situation. I do see that like I said, the business does do well. In the meantime, I'll be honest, you may have to pick up a few other things just to keep the money going. Okay.
Okay,
But I
so I've
want you
been
to set,
trying to do
go ahead.
lashes. Is that
Mm-hmm.
something that I'm supposed to get into, like lash extensions, or should I let that boat sail? Because it's
Mm-mm.
like
Let the
every
boat
time I
sail.
sit, let it sail.
That's
Okay,
literally,
because
that's
every
literally
time
a
I try to
vessel.
look at the boat, every time I try to do it, literally every time it's like I get into it and then I don't continue
Mm-hmm.
through with it, and it's like, what am I supposed to be doing with myself right now to get me back on my feet financially? Because when I did just have my youngest son, my whole world just flipped completely upside down. Like I feel like I
Mm-hmm.
lost everything. I lost my new house we just moved in. I had lost my new job from being sick, and now I'm back staying with my mom. I'm facing losing my car, facing losing our stuff that's in storage, and it's just like, okay, I went to school, this is working out, this is great, but now it's obstacles with that as far as a sitter. Like, I can't really get no jobs because of that schedule. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't, I'm really stuck. I'm at a standstill, and I do fall into depression every couple days, I feel like,
Yep.
because my life is just like, what the hell? And I'm watching everybody be happy and get married, and life's is successful. And it's like, do I get to get married? Is my life gonna be successful? Like, am I really about to lose all my stuff? Like, what am I supposed to
Mm-hmm.
do?
I do feel like so I'm going to give you something to work on because Spirit is telling me this is what you're supposed to be doing. I do think you're going to have to. So the thought process of picking up a little something on the side, like DoorDash, something where you can turn it on and off and decide when you can show up to get some money going. Okay. I do feel like you need to do that. All right. It's necessary.
Okay.
However, you need to set aside a specific schedule that you maintain and keep to where you can go live and do talks. I think people enjoy listening to you. Okay,
Okay.
your voice sounds fun, it's entertaining. I also feel like you're funny, right? I feel like you're a good kiki. I
Yes.
want you, yeah, so I want you to start going live on TikTok, talking about things, enjoying conversations. And I'm going to be honest, a great start, because I keep seeing a lot of these conversations happening and for some reason it's really triggering to people. A great start would be talking about baby daddies. Okay, I think a lot of people are in that same space with you right now where they feel like they don't have somebody to depend on. Okay.
Hmm.
So I think you can help facilitate some of those conversations. You can talk about it and bring a funny spin to it where you can help ease people, right? And kind of make it a little funny, but real conversation at the same time. I want you to start doing it, whether it's every Friday and Saturday, whatever that you feel like you can put away just a couple hours so that you can do that and start those conversations and go live and be funny. I want you to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, her
Yeah.
laugh. Jordy said your laugh is it is contagious. Like I feel like I would have a really good time with you, right? So I want you to do that. I think people laugh, and I think you will find that you will find your people. You will grow, and you will then start be able to share your story. So anytime I hate to say it, where if you do put yourself in a situation where that person is letting you down, guess what? Well, now them letting you down is going to actually serve as a story for you to further
It
connect with
gives
your
me
people.
something to tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So now it's not for nothing.
Yes, no, seriously.
Okay.
My pain is for a reason. No, that's
Right.
so funny that you really say that because I literally just had that situation happen last week.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest son's father did something and then I had to record for the podcast. And so I
Mm-hmm.
just made sure I threw that in there. Like, thanks. I
Yeah,
needed
yeah.
that.
Exactly. Exactly. You're gonna turn it into content. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
But I do feel like TikTok Live, Instagram Live, like wherever you can go, I do feel like your voice and your face should kind of be there. YouTube, think about YouTube. YouTube feels like a big one actually. As I'm saying it. I do feel like it's a big thing. So if you are doing podcasts, don't make it just your voice. Do a
Okay.
recording for YouTube as well. Okay.
Okay, so we are about that. I'm like, I'm not by myself.
Perfect.
I'm in a podcast with two other hosts. There, it's called,
Oh, hold on, you got cut off.
and I'm sorry
There we
about
go.
that. And
That's all right. Tell people what it's called again because it
it's
got cut
called the
off.
Narcissist Podcast.
There you go. Okay.
And right now we are just starting, so you can follow us on Instagram and you can listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and our
Mm-hmm.
videos are actually up on YouTube. That's so funny
Yes,
that you said
perfect.
that.
Yes. So I want you to grow that YouTube following by tying it back to TikTok or YouTube, like somewhere else a little bit so people can watch you live. So as you're recording, maybe, set up a live so people can watch it happen. Okay. And then
Okay.
if they missed it or they can't watch the whole thing, then they can go watch the full video or listen to the full podcast. And make sure you're plugging it in that live so people can have something to go back to. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay.
right. So make sure you're doing that. Yes. I think you're going to do really well with that. You just need time. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So
And you
as
gotta
far as losing
go
my
ahead.
stuff, like should I worry about that or just everything will work out?
I promise you, when you start moving in the direction that spirit has kind of wants you to go in, things are gonna start to work out. And I hate when I tell people this because it's really hard to believe when you're sitting in the midst of something.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I could explain it because I have people who we've spent time together now a few times, right? Where literally they started actioning something I said. Um, and it was like doors started to open that didn't exist, right? Like things started happening that didn't even make sense. It's like, oh my God, like they were picking up the phone, reaching out, like, okay, you told me to go do this. I did it. Guess what? It was free. I don't even know how it was free. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Things
Yeah.
just start to manifest and go in a direction. So I do believe that it's going to be a rough patch. And I think things just start aligning. Okay. So I want you to pay attention to that. And honestly, I feel like when people start to let you down and you start talking about it, they're less likely to let you down because they don't want to be part of your content.
No,
Okay.
no, seriously.
They're gonna be like, God, she could talk about me again, like
Yes, because
they're
I
gonna be like,
do
let me
tell
show up
without
this
name
time.
dropping. I
Yeah.
do. I do tell the story. I just don't name drop. I just don't
Yeah.
name drop.
So I feel like they're gonna hear and be like, let me show up this time. All right. So I do feel like things are gonna start to align.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Because I was just so worried about losing my stuff. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose all our stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I talked to somebody before, and this is kind of for everybody, because and I was very young, so I didn't understand. I was actually going through my own hardships, right? And at the time I was actually looking for a place to live, and I was talking to someone, and she looked young. She's a black young lady, really cool, down to earth, and she owned a ton of apartment places in Jersey City where I was moving to. And I said, how did you start this? And you know what she said? And I mean, with all seriousness, and I said, this is a sign from God because where I was at that moment. I was feeling like kind of down and out, and I was losing everything literally. And she said, honestly, she said, I lost everything. She said, I was homeless basically, and I had to make something work. This one went from being like homeless. So I feel like when you are on your last straw, like you really don't have anything else to lose, is when something happens, something shifts, and God just starts blessing you out of nowhere. This woman went from having not a home of her own to having several properties that she was renting out. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I want you to, I hate to say this because again, it's hard and I don't like to tell people, oh, just stay positive because you can't just stay positive. It's difficult when you're in that sort of position. But I will tell you, I do feel like things happen for a reason. I don't think it's any accident you were in this live. I don't think it's any accident that I chose you to come up here. You get what I'm saying?
What I
Um,
literally was just about to say, you took it off of my tongue. I feel like that everything happens for a reason.
exactly, exactly,
Everything.
exactly. And that's what I'm feeling. So I feel like this is a turning point. Like I really feel like you just need a little bit of direction, needed to know where to
I
focus.
did.
Yes,
I
and now
did.
things are going to start to bloom. All right. I think you have already lost enough. It's time for you to start
Man,
receiving. Amen. Yeah. Okay.
thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I really
You're
do.
welcome. I'm gonna tune into your podcast too. If you can say if you have a link or something or where I can follow, I'm gonna tune in as
I
well.
will. Yes, I will send it to your DMs.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miami Don. Thank you so much. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you
speaking with
so
you
much.
today.
You too. I so needed you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, bye-bye. Okay. All right, guys, that was a great live. I want to thank the community. Thank you, Miami De Niro. I want to thank the community. Listen, things like that. Thank you so much, Rainy Hydration. Things like that help the people who may not be able to access me through a private reading. Okay, because we get to go a little deeper. We get to get more questions answered, right? And we the biggest thing is be clarity and direction. Okay, that's the biggest thing. You should, when you receive clarity, you should always also receive direction. All right. You don't want people just telling you about, hey, this is what's happening in your life. Because a lot of these things I'm gonna tell you, you probably already feel and already know. Right. But so a lot of us just need direction to know what's next steps to take because life is very hard and very confusing. Okay. All right. So that's what I hope to give you in a session. And when we all support each other and everybody just gives a little bit and we meet those goals and that type of stuff, it really gives somebody who may not be able to do a private session right now in their life, it gives them an opportunity to come up here and get that clarity and get that direction. So I want to thank all of you because that reading would not have been possible without you guys' support. Okay. So thank you so much. So we provide that for each other. All right. Yes, you should continue to practice medicine, Rainy Hydration. I think we talked too. I think you need to go you're going to wind up going a slightly different direction, but it's still medicine. All right. All right. With that, guys, I thank you guys for your gifts. I love you all very much. Please, I invite you back again. If you don't already follow me, please give me a follow. If you would like your own private session, you can book in the link in the bio, the first link. Okay. I also have some free support things, little books and things like that on my website that you can get to. It's in the Emporium, the little shop. Please feel free to do that as well. All right. I'm an author. I have 2 books out that are available on Amazon. Link is in the bio for those as well. All right. So there's a lot of other ways that you can support the community. All right. Good night, guys. I love you very much. I will talk to you and see you tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, probably around the same time, somewhere between 7 and 8. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.